everybody. We're back day 2 of collecting all the rocks. I have Aspen here. I put her up on the side console thing. She's pretty comfy. Are you comfy? And I put my jacket here so that she be extra cozy. She's been running around with us while we're collecting the rocks, and she looked a little tired, so I picked her up and brought her in here. We usually just let her, you know, like go down here, but there's really not much space for that, and I don't want to accidentally kick her. So I kind of just, I had her on my lap, I looked over there and I was like, and I plopped her down. And I mean, she seems like she's enjoying it, I don't know. She's not completely hating it, so can't be that bad. But yeah, we're picking up the rocks with the, you know, the forks. It's pretty easy picking them up with the forks, just, especially the big ones, because we don't have to shimmy them into the bucket. The bucket really isn't big enough for some of these big rocks. So the forks, you just scoop underneath, lift them up, bring them to the fence line, and then we're good. Oh, this one's kind of big. We'll see if I can lift it. If I can't, I'm just gonna drag it down the hill. Struggling with this one. It's pretty big and I'm trying to get so that I'm like, you know, evenly distributing the weight, but it's just not working, which is frustrating. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it eventually. Doesn't matter how long it takes, as long as I get it on the forks and into the woods. It also is kind of annoying, like, doing loader work with this tractor, just because I can't, like, I'm picking up a rock and this is what I can see. I have to go over here to be able to see the rock. Oh, I got it! Oh, sorry, Aspen. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you up. I got it. We're gonna bring it over. No matter which way I go, I have to go downhill. And yesterday I almost flipped the tractor with a big rock going downhill because I hit a bump. That was scary. Right, Aspen? Aspen, listen here. You're so cute. She gets so sleepy when she's in a car. Or a vehicle, or tractors too, I guess. You gotta pay attention to this. I hit a little bump again. That was scary. And sometimes when I do that, I accidentally let off the clutch when I'm about to put the loader down, which is not good because that just speeds me up. And it, like, especially since I'm letting off the clutch so fast, it like jerks me forward, and then it makes it worse. I hate doing stuff. I hate doing anything that risks flipping me over. I'm almost there, almost there. We just gotta go slow and steady. Right, Aspen? Slow and steady. It's a good thing I put my jacket there. She is chilling. And I got it's freezing out today. I think the high is supposed to be like 56. It's supposed to be cloudy all day. But it's pretty cold. But I got the cab, and I feel bad because Alex doesn't. Alex pulled out yesterday with the excavator, and he had to drag it all the way down here. You can see the drag marks because there was no way that I was lifting that up with this tractor, or with any tractor that we have, or all the tractors combined. There was just no way. So he kind of, I think it looks like he pushed it. Yeah. Sorry, we're hitting some bumps. But we have to get this done today, and then we have to bring topsoil up to fill up all the holes, and then we have to come back and put some seed on top of all this. Well, not in here, but all of the stuff like in the actual hayfield that we pulled out rocks, so that it's not a bare spot when we go to do hay next year. And we have to do, we're only gonna seed it because we're supposed to be getting rain tonight, which is very exciting because there's actually a wildfire right now, not very far from us, and we've been smelling the smoke all morning. Every time I step out of the cab, it's just straight smoke. So I feel bad for Alex because he doesn't have the cab today, but Aspen is feeling the tipsy-turviness of the cab right now. We're on like the side of a hill picking up some pretty heavy rocks.
Well, hope everybody's having a good day. Today is November 10th. We're picking rocks, doing stuff, but we're also getting quite the smoke screen. We're not, luckily, because the wind's going a different way, but the Greenwood Lake, which is right over the mountain there, has a wildfire going. It is active, not necessarily contained, for what I'm gathering. So we're hoping it doesn't breach, come over the mountain, because yeah, these forests haven't burned in a while. It's so dry, like anything, like out west. It's just so dry. We don't usually get this dry, so there's definitely quite the bit of plant material up there to burn. I don't know if you can see, honestly, actually right there it looks like fresh smoke coming over the mountain. But yeah, it's definitely, like I said, my 1 year at ESF and environmental science, a lot of the concerns with all the wildfires is we humans have prevented them for so long. Now there's just so much material, and since we've been so wet for so long, all of the material that is on the ground in some of the forests around here definitely burn pretty good. So that's yeah. Am I nervous? A little bit. Yesterday I was I think I said that when I was scraping some of the rocks out, we were getting sparks and a little bit of grass caught on fire. I mean, it didn't spread like crazy, but I got it out quick enough. But I mean, with a fire like that this close, it's a little nerve-wracking. I mean, if you can see in the meadows, we've gotten our frost, all the grass is dry. I mean, God forbid that hops the ridge and comes on down, and I mean, it's right here to our doorstep. So I know a lot of the folks out west deal with this all the time, but this one just hits a little close to home. It's different when it's over the mountain from you. But we're still picking rocks. We've got most all of them broke out. Yeah, and I guess the reason we're picking rocks, everyone's like, oh, you're making big holes. Well, it's because we got all this topsoil to fill back. So we don't necessarily have a home for it. We could just pile it, but if we can dig out some rocks, get them out of the fields, while I got the equipment, the plan was, like I've said before, dig our own fill, but then we just deal that, to get fill, was trucking and stuff, and get over here came in. So I'm not gonna argue with that. We'll put the excavator to use other ways. I couldn't just call them and return it and say, but I think the excavator has about 25 hours on it. We still have a couple more projects, obviously moving the topsoil here. But yeah, for the week of 40 hours, I think that we got pretty good use of. The haul truck, different story. I mean, it moves so much at once that, you know, we don't have like a lot of material just to move. But yeah, so that's a little, I think we're at like 2 hours on that, so that was probably not the greatest, but we moved the dirt. So I mean, doing it loader by loader would have taken us forever. So, and we're gonna get the rest, I think. Oh no, oh no, are you okay? You guys okay? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to drop you guys like that. Yeah, we're gonna try to get this pile cleaned up, the couple piles around it, and on the other side, I think we're gonna keep this pile here, just for the fill on, you know, along the buildings where we want topsoil, just to keep it closer, and then we can move it with the tractor. And yeah, we made that pile with the tractor, so can move it back. But anyways, I think we might actually be done making hay now. We made a little bit a couple days ago. There is a little bit more down there, but I think we're set. So we might be done making hay. We got the baler cleaned out, and we're going. Well, I just found this pretty interesting rock. It's got a hole in it. Caveman's window? Maybe. But we're going. We got all that side cleaned up. I'm kind of leveling it off as I go, because we're gonna come back with topsoil, and the topsoil we have is not that stony or rocky. So we're gonna come back with that, level that off. We'll sprinkle, you know, well, we got to get some like I think the Timothy Orchard mix seed, and then yeah, we'll go from there with it, and should be good. But it's like a minefield. Y'all got to see that drone shot we took, but like, it's crazy. What's going on, everybody? It's later in the day. We finally got just about all the rocks picked up. We still do have, well, we have where the roadway, because we're not gonna put dirt there. So basically we want to get everything in the field cleaned up so we can get moving the topsoil dirt out there to get, you know, us all set with the excavator and the haul truck, because we have 2 more days with it. So we're gonna try to get all that dirt moved today, and then yeah, hopefully we're gonna try to get these piles cleaned up. Then there's 1 pile, 2 pile, that long one, and then a small one over there. I'm gonna try to get those all cleaned up. I think we should be able to use up just about all of it, so it should be good. Get that, put that to use. We were just gonna, you know, spread it out, but I think might as well fill in holes and pull out rocks. So we're gonna get moving. Already got a load in the truck, and yeah, get those holes filled. It's been a long morning. It was like 4 hours of picking. I think we started like 8 o'clock when we finally got over there and all, and yeah, it was picking. Well, I mean, I know the old timers say they pick rocks, but I don't think they had, I mean, they all had the stone boats, and like, they weren't picking the big ones. Oh, we were picking them big ones, and just, oh, it was something. Soundstripe.